Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo. Today in this video we have some more preview screenshots for the Minecraft PC Java Edition 1.13 update. Now this update has definitely sparked a lot of controversy because this update is going to be the texture pack update. The default texture in Minecraft as we know it is completely changing. Now I don't think this update is coming out anytime soon. I do think this update will also make it to the console editions and of course Pocket Edition and the Bedrock version overall, but not anytime soon because one specific texture has definitely been in the works for a couple of weeks now, and that is Cobblestone. Now I want your opinions on this, and if you do want to take part in the debate, I highly suggest having social media being Twitter and also having Reddit as well. The Minecraft Reddit is very active with the developers and so is Twitter. Now the main guy working on this is Japper. He is doing a great job, but it is really hard to please everyone. So going back to 2 weeks ago, I brought you this screenshot. You can see a couple of changes, but the main thing he wanted us to focus on was in fact Cobblestone. Now a lot of people did like it, a lot of people didn't like it. Me personally, I did like it, but I know the majority of the community didn't. So he has made a couple of changes, and it's down to you in the community. Do you like this change? Don't you like this change? So you can see here, he tweeted the other day saying, "How is this Cobblestone? Question mark. Use the original pattern to keep it more like the original, but improved." Now, what do you think about this? So it's only slightly changed from the previous screenshot that I have showed you. I have to admit, the Cobblestone to me, I like it. I like the previous one, but I also like this one as well. I guess the people didn't really like how smooth the last one was. They kind of see Cobblestone as not a smooth block. They see it as like a bubbly block. And that's the main thing people wanted to see in these new texture changes. Now the reason I think that this block specifically is taking a long time is because Cobblestone is such a dominating block in the game. It's always there. Alright, no matter what, when you play Minecraft, you're always going to have some form of cobblestone, whether it's to create tools, whether it's just to mine up, whether it's to block things up. Cobblestone is always there. So textures like grass, textures like cobblestone, these need a lot more work compared to other blocks. Like going back to a couple of weeks ago, he showed us hay bales and everyone was like, well, it's just a hay bale. No one's really bothered about that. But when we get into the nitty gritty things like planks, we get into the likes of slabs, cobblestone, we get into logs, then people are like, wait, I don't like this change. And that is because, well, not everybody likes the same thing, which is kind of good. Now, no matter what happens in this update, there are going to be people out there that aren't going to be happy with it, but I do know that upon release of 1.13, they will release the default texture in Minecraft as a download, so you have the option of using the current version that we have now, or you can update to the new version. Some people don't like change. Me specifically, I don't like a lot of change. But I am adapting to this update very, very slowly. Now, in the same screenshot, you'll also notice a couple of changes that have happened in the past. One specifically that I want to focus on is the crops. Now, to me, those are potatoes, and I have noticed a massive change because all crops in Minecraft, they go up straight. They all look the same. Now, if you were to go to a potato field in real life, they wouldn't all look the same. So he's kind of trying to make it look a little bit obscure. We did see previous crop changes in the last screenshot, so feel free to go and check that out if you want. I think it was to the likes of beetroot, carrots, potatoes, and I think even wheat as well. So other changes in this screenshot we have seen previously are to the likes of the logs. I love the logs. I think they look so much better. Specifically in this village, they stand out so much better. We've also got changes to slabs. We've also got changes to planks. Also changes to stairs as well. But most of those changes we already focused in different videos. The last thing I want to specifically focus on is the glass panes. Glass is changing, but I like this change. I missed this in my last video, so I'm going to kind of share my opinions in this one. So the glass itself has moved the particles from the middle of the pane. Something that was really annoying was your view was kind of obscured a little bit, and that was just because of the small particles within the glass pane itself. You will notice with this screenshot, they're on the top left and they're on the bottom right. Do you like it or don't you like it? No matter what happens, it's all going to be a matter of opinion. There's going to be a lot of people who do like things and a lot of people who don't like things. The last thing I want to do in today's video is go over a created texture pack, a fan-made created texture pack with a couple of these changes. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you'd like to download this texture, it is in description. Unfortunately, the creator of this kind of hasn't fixed the cobblestone issue. So the cobblestone we have here definitely isn't what we have in the current new version screenshot, so forget about that. But some of the changes that I do know that have changed from previous screenshots, of course, is the wood. I think we've kind of got to a point now this will be the dedicated planks within Minecraft itself. I do like these changes. A lot of people might not like them, but I definitely do think they are great changes. I feel like the wood planks definitely didn't have the knots in them, so knots throughout trees. I'm not going to go into great detail about that, but you guys can look it up on Google. So I do like this. I do think that this is the settled version for planks, and also for the likes of your slabs. Slabs are going to be changing as well. But again, I'll let you guys do the exploring with that if you check it out for yourself. The main one I want to do in today's video is actually the hay bales, because I actually haven't seen what the new hay bales look like close up and personal. It is a fan-made texture, but it's still a close variation of what it's going to look like. So let me just get rid of a couple of blocks and let me go over some of the new additions. So something that has definitely changed, because I remember reviewing it, is these. We've got the likes of the churros flower right here, and we've also got the planted self. These ones, again, they're changes that players won't really notice massive differences. I do notice a difference to this one, but definitely not too much of a change to that one. Now, focusing on hay bales, because as you guys can see, these are the changes that we've seen in previous screenshots. I think it's good. I mean, again, these are blocks that people really won't be too bothered about because they're not blocks that they use every single time in Minecraft. They're not likes of cobblestone. They're definitely not the likes of type of dirt or, in fact, the trees. So, of course, trees have changed, but I've showed you what the logs look like. I kind of wanted to generate a couple of trees myself and show you what they look like. So we'll start with oak, even though you guys have just seen it. This here is how the oak trees are going to look. Now, this one, I feel like this texture doesn't represent it in a good way. I feel like the oak definitely looks a lot better in the screenshots compared to the fan-made texture. It's the reason why we have fan-made textures. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to see if it'll let me create a big tree. Yes, it does. So you can see there. I love it. I think the spruce, especially with the previous picture I showed you, the spruce villages looked wonderful. And I can definitely see myself adjusting to this texture as well. Birch. Okay, so birch. This one has changed a couple of times. I think this one's changed 3 or 4 times because people didn't like how it looked. It just didn't represent a birch tree in real life. So that has definitely changed. Jungle is also something that's only changed once or twice though. Again, I like it. I like the fact that this goes across though, and the likes of that one goes up, the likes of oak goes up. So yeah, it just gives you variation. Jungle biomes are really fun to explore anyway. The acacia, this is actually something I don't notice too much. Yeah, this one's changed as well, but again, I don't really use acacia wood that much. Then last but not least, we've also got the dark oak. Probably one of my favorite wood types in Minecraft. So yeah, I'm going to adjust to this. Oak and dark oak, definitely the spruce are my favorites, but minor changes. If you want to check out this for yourself, there has been some more changes to likes of bricks. There's been changes to cauldrons and so much more. So hopefully you have enjoyed today's video, keeping you all updated with the latest information. Hopefully you like me in a suit. Have a great day. Take care. Of course, I'll catch you next time. Bye.